Amol Rajan not keen on being a BBC's political editor after shot down for hosting BBC's Prince Doc. A royal insider, speaking to the Sunday Express, fired the criticism at the broadcaster after they faced mounting controversy over their recent documentary outlining the relationship between Prince Harry, Prince William and the media. The source, who has worked with the BBC for many years, told the Sunday Express, "The BBC's decision makes a travesty of its claim to be impartial." Just a cursory glance at Rajan's Twitter feed would have shown that the reporter was biased against the royals to an extent that bordered on rudeness. Mr. Rajan authored a number of anti-royal tweets between 2010 to 2013. One tweet said Prince Charles was not bright enough, while another criticised the Duchess of Cambridge for having a false royal wave. He also hit out at his future employers for monarchist propaganda. The journalist, who is also a presenter for Radio 4's Today programme, apologised for the commentary saying, in reference to very reasonable questions about some foolish commentary from a former life, "I want to say I deeply regret it. I wrote things that were rude and immature and I look back on them now with real embarrassment, and ask myself what I was thinking, frankly. I would like to say sorry for any offence they caused then or now. I'm completely committed to impartiality and hope our recent programmes can be judged on their merits." However, there was a widespread furious reaction over the BBC's choice of presenter, both from members of the public and royal commentators. Royal commentator Richard Fitzwilliams hit out at the BBC, calling their choice of presenter ridiculous. Besides that, presenter Amol Rajan also show no interest in becoming the BBC's political editor, sources have told Mail Online. The corporation's media editor told friends he does not want the job whenever Laura Queensberg steps down, the insiders said. It comes as a spokesman slapped down claims he missed 2 Radio 4 Today programmes due to controversy swirling around a show he hosted on the royals. The BBC said it was completely false. He stepped aside amid fury over the princes and the press and was instead due to his workload. A source told Mail Online Amol has told friends he doesn't want the job to replace Ms. Queensberg, while the BBC added there is no vacancy for political editor. Reports first emerged she was in talks to step down in October as part of a major reshuffle at the top of the broadcaster. It was rumoured the journalist would become a presenter on the Today programme, but no date was mentioned. Meanwhile, the BBC rubbished claims Mr. Rajan was forced to sit out 2 episodes of the Today programme amid the rage over the princes and the press. It hit back at claims the 38-year-old missed Tuesday and Wednesday's shows due to the backlash. The BBC told Mail Online, Amol swapped shifts because of workload. He was on yesterday morning. Mr. Rajan was last week forced into a humiliating apology over his rude and immature attacks on the royal family before he joined the BBC. A series of past tweets emerged in which the presenter called for the downfall of the ridiculous House of Windsor and joked about throwing a brick at Kate Middleton. In one message, posted on the day of Trooping the Colour in June 2012, he even said the BBC's monarchist propaganda made him sick. The BBC media editor said he deeply regretted his foolish comments before he joined the broadcaster and claimed he feels real embarrassment. He issued the statement of apology on Twitter after a string of his incendiary remarks about the royals published in 2012 in The Independent, where he worked before the BBC, were exposed. In opinion pieces, Mr. Rajan said the role of the Cambridges was a total fraud, called Prince Philip a racist buffoon and described the royal family in general as unusually full of fools. Apologizing for the remarks, he tweeted, in reference to very reasonable questions about some foolish commentary from a former life, "I want to say I deeply regret it. I wrote things that were rude and